G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at the Twister XB 114 scale buggy. This is also known as the EACHINE EC30B. So today we're going to have a look at the brushless model, and I believe this yellow and black one is the brush model. I'll be leaving links in the description to both models so you can check them both out, as well as any coupon codes on Banggood. Now this is the brushless version with 3 batteries, and I believe this one is under $100, while the brushed version is around $65 US. So let's have a quick look firstly, what's in the box and what we get, as well as the specs, and then we'll take for a speed test and a bash test. So first off, we get the user manual, guys. This one looks like it's dedicated to the brushless model, okay? Inside here we got 2 different sticker sheets in different colors. I'll probably just leave it without it. And yeah, just everything you need to know, guys, how to control it. All the information is in there, exploded diagrams and everything else. In this bag here we have 2 different style of wings. We've got a small one here as well as a larger one. I'll probably be putting the larger one on. Phillips screwdriver, as well as a couple of screws to attach the wing. This bag here we have the USB charger for the batteries. We have 2 boxes here, so we've got 2 extra batteries and some extra body clips. Here is the remote that comes with it. Now this looks like the HBX style of remote, except this time we've got a sponge wheel. The HBX ones are usually a plastic wheel, so that's good to see. Now we've got your standard steering trim dial, steering dual rate, reverse switches, a couple of LEDs there as well to indicate that it's bound to the car, and an on and off switch. And this takes just 2 AA batteries. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the Twister XB buggy from EACHINE. Now I like the design of the and color combo of the shell. I even like the brush version too, with the black wheels and the yellow shell as well. So it doesn't really matter which one you get there. I think they both look great. I just noticed there's a cutout here on the Lexan shell for the on and off switch. On this model we get white wheels, where on the brush one you get black. Tires seem pretty decent compound. They're pretty soft. We have pretty decent tread on these. We have narrower front wheels compared to the back, just like on most buggies, as you can see here. All metal parts throughout, guys. They state that it's got metal diffs. The whole drivetrain is all metal. Center drive shaft, as you can see, the dog bones and diff cups are metal on this one. Ball bearings throughout. Along the front here you can see the CVDs are metal, and even metal 12mm hexes as well. So there's a fair bit of metal on this car. The shock towers are also metal. We have oil-filled shocks all around as well on this one. So yeah, pretty decent looking buggy. The chassis does look very reminiscent to that of the HBX 116 scales. Now I find it funny they're calling this a 114 scale on the box here. But in actual fact, it seems to me that this is a 116 scale car. But anyway, let's have a look under the shell and then we'll take it out. Okay, so here's a look at it underneath, guys. We have a 3-wire, 2.2 kilogram servo, 1500 milliamp hour lithium ion battery with a Dean's connector. On this side, we have the 2-in-1 ESC receiver combo. Okay, you can see the center drive shaft is metal as well. And this motor here is a 2840 3800 kV brushless motor. Here's a look at the chassis along the bottom. As you can see, it's all plastic. But this particular chassis has been proven for the last couple of years to be very strong, especially with the HBX model. So while I have the EC30B on the bench, I thought I might as well grab the Hypergo to show you a comparison of the both. The Hypergo chassis seems a bit wider, okay, but as you can see, they're both 116 scale cars, guys. If you want to catch my review on the Hypergo, I'll leave a link at the top corner of the screen. I reviewed that one a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so now I've got the body shells on. Here's another quick comparison between the Twister XB and the Hypergo buggy. As you can see, the Hypergo has a bit of a wider stance, especially on the chassis, but they are both 16 scale cars. I'm not too sure why EACHINE are advertising the EC30B or the Twister XB as a 114 scale. Now EACHINE are claiming that the Twister XB buggy here can do 65 k's an hour top speed, which is rather interesting because MJX with this Hypergo here claimed 62 k's an hour top speed, and we pretty much got that on 3S. So it's going to be interesting to see where the gear ratios play a part for this one to get 65 k's an hour. We'll test that out shortly, guys. Now the KVs on the motor are lower at 3800 kV on the EACHINE model compared to 4200 kV on the Hypergo. Okay guys, I'm going to charge the batteries up and we'll take this for a test run. First we'll do a speed run and then we'll take for a bash. Okay guys, we got the EACHINE EC30B out here. First off, before I take it for a bash test, we're going to take it for a quick speed test. Okay, so it's all zeroed out there. And I've got the standard lithium ion pack. Try that out first and then we'll try out a LiPo battery. Alright, so here we go, let's see. They do claim 65 k's an hour on the box. Okay, so that seems like it's topped out. See what it got on the lithium ion pack. Doesn't seem like 65 k's that they claim on the listing. End up getting 33 kilometers an hour. Alright guys, that's on the lithium ion pack. I'll put a 2S LiPo in it and see if we can get a little bit more out of it. Hey guys, I've got a 2S LiPo in there now. This is actually a 4000 milliamp hour 2S, as you can see. 2S balance lead. It's actually off another 1/12 scale truck. It's two 2S batteries in parallel. So it looks like a little 4-cell battery, but it's actually 7.4 volts. Just a high capacity one. So we'll give it a go on that. Okay, we're zeroed out again. Let's try it out on this 2S LiPo. See if we can get a few more Ks out of it. Definitely punchier off the line. Seems a little bit faster, but it seems to top out rather quick. Okay, let's bring it back in. Do one more pass here. Okay. Definitely more punchier off the line. See what it got. We got 36 kilometers an hour that time. 36. So it falls well short of the 65 that they claim on the listing. Now I did test this out yesterday on 3S, and from my experience with this car, I do not recommend it because on my test yesterday on 3S, the ESC didn't seem to like the higher voltage and it was cutting out. In fact, I'll put a small clip and you can see what actually happened. Put it out once again, we've got the 3S in there. Let's see what it gets now. Well, it seems to be cutting out. Let me just ease on there. It did cut out a couple of times right now as well. See, on full throttle, it's cutting out, so I'm not going to try damage the ESC. We've got a good enough run there on 3S. 42 kilometers an hour, guys. It looks like it topped out there anyway. So as you can see from that clip, my experience on 3S wasn't that great. It was cutting out on me on the ESC receiver combo that's on this car, and yeah, I highly not recommend using 3S just in case you burn something out. All right, so if you want to run 3S on this car, I suggest you just change out to an independent ESC, maybe a 60 amp ESC or higher, something that's rated for 3S. So anyway guys, let's take it out for a bash test and see how it performs. Hey guys, we're down at the BMX track. I've got that large 2S LiPo in there. Okay, so we're going to run it on 2S. Let's see how it does. Now like you could see, it wasn't that happy on 3S, even though it did handle the 3S LiPo. But from my speed test there, for it cutting out a little bit, I wouldn't recommend it on 3S, guys. So just run it on 2S, or the lithium ion packs provided. We got 3 of them in this kit, which is pretty good value. It's jumping really well, guys. Nice and stable. All filled shocks. This would be a fun basher for a beginner. It's going up there, not a problem. So you got enough power to bash around, as you can see on 2S. Very stable little car for a small wheelbase. There we go. So what I might do, guys, in another video is I might upgrade the ESC, only just the ESC, and then pair it to one of my aftermarket transmitters like a Dumbo RC. And then we'll be able to run 3S, not a problem. That's all you really need to do to upgrade this car. If you want to run 3S, it's just upgrade the ESC and add your own transmitter. You don't have to change the motor out or anything else. Or the 3-wire servo, which is great that this one comes with a 3-wire servo. There you go. Oh, it's a bit too long, this grass. So let's see how it does down here. Whoa. Grass is a little bit long, being winter. Hasn't been mowed for a while. Yeah, it does on these little mounds here. That was a nice little jump. Definitely a fun little buggy though, being that it's a small scale, 1/16. They do state 1/14, but as I showed you on the bench, it's the same size as your 1688-9 HBX truck, and also, you know, the Hypergo buggy. Handles great though. Very responsive controls, no issues there. Got up there really well. That's a pretty steep wall there. Nice. Yeah, so there's enough power on 2S to have a bit of fun with it. And it's only $95, I think, guys, with 3 batteries. It's a pretty decent deal. Bring it up here. There we go. That was nice. Bring it back again. So yeah, it jumps really well, guys. Nice. Let's go with these little jumps here. Very easy to control over these jumps, just handles so well. The steering's good on it. Oil-filled shocks are brilliant. Buggy's set up very well out the box. Just needs a little bit more power off a 3S, I think. Reliably, you know, not with this ESC. Okay, awesome. Yeah, it's good fun on the 2S. I would have liked to have tried 3S, but to run it reliably on 3S, I think you're just going to have to change the ESC, which I'll definitely try out in another video, guys. At least that's all you really got to change if you want to run 3S, in my opinion. Just use your own radio, receiver, and the ESC, because it does have a 3-wire servo already, and the motor's fine at 3800 kV. Love how it gets up that wall there. It's awesome. Some RCs that I brought down here before, they struggled to get up that wall. So overall, what do I think of the new EACHINE EC30B, or it's also known as the Twister XB? I think it's great value for the money, guys. It is a decent basher. I mean, we've got, you know, oil-filled shocks, all-metal drivetrain, and for under $100, I think this one's priced at around 95 US at the moment. That's without a coupon code. Now, you're getting a lot of car for your money, guys. You know, we've got 3 batteries as well, so a lot of run time. I am using a 2S LiPo that's a little bit larger today for this run, but yeah, I think overall it's got potential for sure. I mean, quick simple upgrade of the ESC so you can run 3S with no issues, I think is a very simple upgrade for this one. So overall, I do recommend this buggy. It's a lot of fun, even on 2S out here today. More than enough power to bash around, especially if you're a beginner. This might be a good option for you under the $100 price range for sure. So yeah, guys, like I said before, I did have some little issues there with the 3S. It did cut out a little bit. We got 42 k's an hour out of it. Now, one disappointing thing that I think EACHINE overlooked is the actual scale of this car. They're advertising it as a 14th scale when it really is a 1/16 scale. And they over-exaggerated the speed of 65 kilometers an hour. So there's quite a bit of an exaggeration there. And on 3S we got 42, which is still well below what they state online. So overall, no, great buggy, guys. I'll leave a link, as always, in the description below for this model, as well as the brushed model. Pretty sure that one's only around 60 US dollars. So if if you plan on upgrading to a brushless system later on, maybe you might want to go for the brush model. I'm not too sure if the brush model, however, has plastic dog bones and not as many metal parts as this one. So maybe this one is the better option. Just buy the brushless one, it's cheap enough, and then you can upgrade it with your own electronics, or just leave it the way it is. Just check out the link below, guys, and you can determine which one you like. Either way, you're going to have fun with either the brushed or this brushless version. And they are pretty easy to upgrade as well if you choose to do that, or just run them as is out the box. They're still a lot of fun, as you can see out here today at the track. So anyway, guys, that'll wrap up the video on the EACHINE E30B, or the Twister XB 1/16 scale buggy. Thanks very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell. That way you'll be alerted every time I drop a new video. And leave your comments below, guys, and a good old thumbs up if you like this video. So until next time, guys, happy arseing. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.